So dear learners, in this particular video, we will be discussing about the component testing. So in the previous video, we started with the unit testing. Okay. So the second type of testing under development testing is concerned. It is component testing where we are going to um, focus mainly on the interface part. Okay. So that is why it's also very popularly known as the interface testing, that particular part that we are going to discuss with this particular video. So basically this component testing is concerned here. The software components are often composite components that are made up of several interacting objects are concerned. So where every object that you can treat it as an unit. So during the unit testing, just try to recall our objects or a method of an object or a function or an individual program as a part of unit is concerned. So it will be get tested under the unit testing. Okay. So after combining more than one unit, like more than one objects, okay, or more than one function, okay, so combination of such kind of the different units that you can call it as a component. Okay. So once such component will be get built by combining more than one unit, then we will go for the component testing. So basically in the component testing, we are going to access the functionality of these objects through the defined component interface, because in one particular component is concerned, if there are different objects are going to be get combined, then automatically we need to take care that how an interface is going to be get defined between one object to the another object. Okay. Or how one method of an object is going to access the information from the other object. So that interface that we have defined, that has to be get tested over here. So that is why that we can call it as a interface testing also. And the another point here is the testing especially in testing the composite components are concerned. So here we mainly focus on showing that the component interface and how it's going to behave according to its specification. Okay. So that is what the main theme of this um, component testing. And as just now I told that here we assume that the unit testing on the individual objects within the component which might have already completed. Okay. So that's an important point here. Just if you look at this particular simple diagram, that is the interface testing. So here we are going to design the test cases with a different set of inputs are concerned. Okay. So where you can treat one component as a composite component which is made up of different objects like A, B, C, and how an interface is going to be get defined between these objects. Okay. Or even you can think of how one component may be interfacing with what and another component. So either it may be an object to the object within a component, or one component to the another component. Okay. So especially this component testing is concerned. So mainly as we told that we are going to focus it on the interface is concerned. Okay, as a interface testing. So here the objectives are to detect the faults due to the interface which has been established between an object to the object. Okay, because they are called as interface errors here, or any invalid assumptions about the interface. Okay. So as a part of interface testing is concerned, just have a look at here. We have listed different types of interface types that we are going to concentrate here. So the very first one is the parameter interface. So the parameter interface, in the sense it is the data passed from one method or procedure to the another, or the parameter that we are passing from one function to the another function. Okay, especially if you are writing a C program using functions there. Hope all of you might have come across concepts called the parameter passing in functions. Okay, from actual parameters to the formal parameters and all such things. Okay, so that is called as what, the parameter interface. Similarly, and another interface that is with respect to shared memory interface. So here a block of memory is going to be get shared between the procedures, or what, the function. Okay. And another type of interface is the procedural interface. Okay. So where one subsystem is going to be get called by the other subsystems with a set of encapsulated set of procedures that we are going to define, that we can call it as a procedure interface. And another type of interface is message passing interface, especially in case of message passing systems are concerned, how one system is going to put a request, the service from what the other subsystems, and its response to that particular requested service. Okay, so this is a kind of another type of interface that we can call it as a message passing interface. So these are all the different types of interface for which we can perform a sort of testing in case of interface testing is concerned. And also we will be interested towards finding out the different types of interface errors here. Just have a look at here some examples of interface errors that we can identify during the interface testing is concerned. The very first one is interface misuse. Okay, so the meaning here is, for example, say a calling component calls another component and makes an error in its use of its what interface. So example here, the parameters in the wrong order. Is it clear? See, for example, say if you consider you have written a C program using functions, okay, and whenever you are passing the parameters from one function to the another function, that is the calling function to the called function, okay, normally the passing parameters, that is actual parameters and formal parameters, always we need to take care that the order should be always maintained properly. If you are passing a comma b comma c, okay, in the same order, even in the user defined function also I should use that parameters in a particular order. Okay, so that order should not be get misused, or even the number of parameters should always match. Okay, for example, say while passing the parameters you might be passing ABC, but while receiving you might be receiving only 2 parameters. Okay, so that should not happen. Okay, so all these things comes under what the interface misuse. And another example of the interface error is interface misunderstanding. It's a very interesting one. So here the calling component embeds assumptions about the behavior of what the called component which are incorrect. So here what happens, basically with respect to the programming is concerned, there may not be any problem with the coding part. Okay, the problem here is the misunderstanding. See, for example, say if you have written a program for bubble sort, is it clear there? Okay, normally for the or for example, say binary search, better take by binary search. Okay, so in case of binary search is concerned, as all of you know that the condition for the binary search is the input should be an ordered list. Hope all of you you can try to recall this particular condition. For the binary search is concerned, my list that I am going to give for searching an element, it should be what ordered list. Okay, but normally if I am not, if I am going to pass an list which is unordered, then automatically my binary search will automatically fail. So why? Because here the problem is not with respect to the logic of the binary search, it is with respect to what the misunderstanding of that particular assumption or the concept is concerned. Okay, so that should not happen. Okay, at the same time, the timing error, especially this timing error is concerned, actually the called and the calling component operate at what the different speeds, and also what out of date information is what accessed. So here normally what we expect here, there should be a synchronization between two different components, especially in case of shared data or shared memory concept is concerned normally. So we need to take care that the timing synchronization should be always maintained properly. Otherwise, such kind of components are going to get suffer from this timing errors, which is also a type of what an interface error. Okay, so this is all about the different types of interface errors that we can identify during what our interface testing is concerned. And finally, just have a look at some of the interface testing guidelines in a very quick manner. So the very first guideline says design tests so that parameters to a called procedure are at the extreme ends of their range. Okay, so always we need to design the test cases in such a way that, okay, the parameters that we are going to use to for a called procedure, always we need to check it with what extreme ends of their ranges. And always, especially when we are using the pointer, we should be very careful that is test the pointer parameters with always null pointers. This is very important guideline, just do remember. And the another guideline is, as far as possible, we need to design the tests with which we are capable of or able to identify or to make the component to what to fail somehow. Okay. And another suggestion is to use the stress testing, especially in case of the message passing systems, to check its withstanding capability. Okay, that robustness of that particular the systems with the message passing systems are concerned. Okay, always go with the maximum range of the transactions or the message passing especially about the message passing systems is concerned. Okay, so the number of the service requests that you might be sending from one component to the another component, always you should go with go on increasing and go beyond to that particular cutoff. Okay, that you can call it as a stress testing. And finally, especially in case of shared memory systems are concerned, okay, we should try to check such kind with varying the order of what in which the components are what activated. Okay, so that we need to check, means we need to test with not simply going with the synchronization. Apart from that, okay, how my system is going to behave if I am going to vary the order, especially in case of shared memory systems are concerned. So these are very few guidelines that has been given as a part of interface testing is concerned. Okay, thank you.